What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Kansas City Royals versus Cincinnati Reds Major League Baseball matchup going down Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I absolutely love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It is a great time to do so because we have a lot of action lined up for the week ahead. We got Major League Baseball on the board. We got NBA and NHL playoff action. And we got WNBA on the board as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase. We're also on the hunt for 250,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. I appreciate each and every one of you that's helped us get to where we are today. But if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do so. It'll help us reach that milestone. And we've also got products for those with big bets, those with big bankrolls, those looking for more of a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time. We're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, and let's find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the Kansas City Royals and the Cincinnati Reds. The Kansas City Royals sending out Noah Cameron for the start in this one, while the Reds will counter with Hunter Greene. And Greene in his last outing, against the Chicago Cubs, 4 innings of work, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits, and really labored through that start. He only had 2 strikeouts, and it was just a lot of long drawn out at bats, a lot of wasted pitches for Hunter Greene, and just couldn't get back on track in his first start back off the injured list. Had a couple of turns skipped through the rotation, and now Hunter Greene's got to get back to work on the road. But I will say that Hunter Greene, for the better part of his career, has been a better starter away from Great American. When you just look at, obviously, how hitter-friendly that ballpark is. Did struggle against the Baltimore Orioles on the road earlier this season, but still across 4 road starts, a 3.48 ERA on the road is not too shabby, a 235 opponent's batting average. This year, he's actually been better at Great American, a 1.86 ERA and a 130 opponent's batting average. But I still think that he can have a solid enough outing here against a Royals team that for this season, I have to correct myself, actually has given or put up 3 runs or less in 63% of their games this season. I had to do that number for sort of a fact check on the morning show because we were talking about it, and yeah, it's been that, as good as this Kansas City lineup is, and as bright as they are with some of the names in that lineup, they've struggled. Like I said, 3 runs or less scored in 35 of 55 games entering Tuesday's action. And I think that this could be a good spot for Hunter Greene to sort of get his mojo back, get himself back on track. The Kansas City Royals in the last 2 weeks against righties are hitting .258. The team OPS numbers, though, are just outside the bottom 5. The isolated power numbers haven't been very good. And I think this just goes to speak to how the Kansas City Royals are struggling at the plate. They're hitting well, but they're just not putting up runs. It feels just like a lot of singles. And I think that Hunter Greene could have a solid start here, but on the other side, I think Noah Cameron can have a solid start as well. He's made it into the 7th inning in each of his first 3 starts, has given up 1 run or less in those 3 starts. He's coming off of a career high 8 strikeouts in his last start against the Minnesota Twins on the road, a very good Minnesota Twins lineup that was fairly hot at the time. He's only given up 7 hits in his 3 starts as well. So the Cincinnati Reds, while the Reds have been a solid lineup to back for much of the season, and if you look at their numbers in the last 2 weeks against left-handed pitching, it's gone from a team that was actually hitting lefties well early this season to a team that's hitting just .211 in the last 2 weeks against lefties as well. So for me in this one, I'm going to go with the under 7.5 in the full game. I would also look at the under first 5 if you don't want to have to mess around with the Cincinnati bullpen that actually has the 2nd worst staff ERA in baseball in the last week. But I still think Hunter Greene, this could be a start where he maybe eats up enough outings. Eats up enough innings. I don't know where outings came from. Where he eats up enough innings to be able to have to take some of the stress and some of the workload off of that Cincinnati bullpen. But if you don't want to mess around with the bullpen, I wouldn't blame you. I would stick with the first 5 under. But for me, I'm going to maybe put a little bit on both. Under first 5 and full game between the Reds and the Royals. And that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. Why are Pick Dawgz? Check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.